Understanding psychological projective tests. Unlike objective tests that rely on structured questions and standardized scoring, projective techniques dive into the subconscious, aiming to uncover hidden emotions, motives, and personality traits. These tests are rooted in the idea that when individuals are presented with ambiguous stimuli, such as pictures, ink blots, or incomplete sentences, they project their inner thoughts and feelings onto the material. This makes projective tests powerful tools for understanding aspects of personality that may not be easily accessible through direct questioning. Projective testing emerged in the early 20th century, heavily influenced by psychoanalytic theory. Sigmund Freud's emphasis on the unconscious mind inspired psychologists to develop methods that could bypass conscious defenses. The most famous of these is the Rorschach Inkblot Test, introduced in 1921 by Hermann Rorschach. Around the same time, Henry Murray and Christiana Morgan developed the Thematic Apperception Test, TAT, which asked individuals to create stories about ambiguous pictures. These tools were designed to reveal underlying drives, conflicts, and personality structures. Over time, projective methods expanded to include sentence completion tasks, drawing techniques like the house tree person test, and even play-based assessments for children. While their popularity peaked in the mid-20th century, projective tests remain influential in clinical, forensic, and research settings. Major types of projective tests. 1. Rorschach Inkblot Test. Consists of 10 inkblot cards, some black and white, others colored. Respondents describe what they see, and psychologists analyze themes, perceptual processes, and emotional tone, used to assess thought disorders, emotional functioning, and personality dynamics. 2. Thematic Apperception Test. Developed by Murray and Morgan in the 1930s, participants create stories about ambiguous scenes involving people. Stories reveal underlying motives, interpersonal needs, and conflicts. Variants exist for children, such as the Children's Apperception Test. CAT. 3. Sentence completion tests. Individuals are given sentence stems like, "I feel most anxious when," or "My father always." Responses highlight attitudes, values, and unresolved conflicts, often used in counseling and personality research. 4. Drawing techniques. Examples include the house tree person test and draw a person test. Drawings are analyzed for symbolic meaning, emotional tone, and developmental indicators, particularly useful with children who may struggle to verbalize feelings. 5. Play-based and expressive techniques. In child psychology, play scenarios or doll tests allow projection of emotions and family dynamics. These methods emphasize creativity and spontaneous expression. Projective tests are widely used in clinical psychology to explore personality structure, emotional functioning, and unconscious conflicts. They are particularly valuable in psychotherapy, where they can guide treatment planning and deepen understanding of a client's inner world. In forensic psychology, projective techniques may be used to assess criminal motives, risk factors, or competency. In educational settings, they help identify emotional issues affecting learning. Researchers also use projective methods to study cultural differences in perception and storytelling. Importantly, projective tests are not typically used for diagnostic purposes alone. Instead, they complement other assessments, interviews, and observations. Their strength lies in providing qualitative insights that enrich the overall psychological picture. Despite their appeal, projective tests face significant criticisms. One major concern is subjectivity. Interpretations often depend on the examiner's perspective, raising questions about reliability. Unlike objective tests with standardized scoring, projective methods can vary widely between practitioners. Another issue is validity, whether these tests truly measure what they claim to measure. Some studies suggest limited predictive power compared to standardized personality inventories like the MMPI or NEO-PIR. Cultural bias is also a concern, as interpretations may not apply universally across diverse populations. Finally, projective tests can be time-consuming and require extensive training to administer properly. For these reasons, many psychologists use projective techniques cautiously, often as supplementary tools rather than primary assessments. Today, projective tests occupy a more balanced role in psychology. While they are less dominant than in the mid-20th century, they remain valuable in contexts where depth and narrative matter more than quantification. Modern approaches integrate projective techniques with structured scoring systems, narrative analysis, and even digital tools. For example, computerized scoring of the Rorschach has improved reliability. In therapeutic contexts, projective methods are appreciated for their ability to foster dialogue, creativity, and self-reflection. Rather than being seen as diagnostic instruments, they are now viewed as exploratory tools that enrich the therapeutic process and provide unique insights into human personality. In summary, psychological projective tests represent a fascinating intersection of science, art, and human expression. Rooted in psychoanalytic theory, they aim to uncover hidden aspects of personality through ambiguous stimuli. From the Rorschach Inkblot Test to the Thematic Apperception Test and drawing techniques, these methods have provided generations of psychologists with windows into the unconscious. While they face criticisms regarding reliability and validity, their enduring value lies in their ability to spark dialogue, reveal inner conflicts, and deepen our understanding of the human mind. Used thoughtfully, projective tests remain a powerful complement to modern psychological assessment.